All right, grade 7s and 8s, this is your video for Wednesday, April 29th. April 29th, Wednesday. All right, so we already looked at determining the area of a triangle, and we had a formula that we're just going to keep repeating, and you're going to get bored of me saying it. Okay, area of a triangle. Area equals base times height divided by 2. Base times height divided by 2. Base times height divided by 2. I'm going to say it over and over again. You're going to be so sick of me saying it in this video. All right, so in this example, calculate the area of each triangle. So base is the number along the bottom that your triangle is standing on. That's the base. Your height comes up at a right angle to the base. Your height is not here, okay? When we measure ourselves, we don't stand all slanty. We stand upright to get our height. So here is our solution to figuring out the area. Formula, always start with a formula. Area equals base times height divided by 2. We're going to drill that in your brain. Area equals base times height divided by 2 for a triangle. Then you're going to substitute in the numbers that you know. Okay, some people were wondering why we have so many lines to fill in. This is why, because you need to substitute in your numbers. So area equals, now 5 is the base. That goes in the place of the B. Height is 6. 6 goes in the place of the H. Divided by 2. Always divided by 2. Base times height divided by 2. And then we're going to multiply. We're going to multiply 5 times 6 is 30. And then we're going to just write divided by 2. And this last step is when we divide. 30 divided by 2, or half of 30, is 15. This is area, so we need the little 2 here to show that it's a two-dimensional object. Okay, same idea over here. We're trying to figure out the area of the triangle. Area equals base times height divided by 2. Area equals base times height divided by 2. I know, that's pretty boring. Okay, so base is 10. Put that in the spot of the B. Height, the straight up version, not the slanty stuff. 6.8 centimeters divided by 2. Okay, and we multiply 10 times 6.8 is 68. We just had to move the decimal over. And then we're going to divide by 2 in the next step. 68 divided by 2, or half of 68, is 34. And because it is area, it's a two-dimensional object, we put our little 2 up there. Okay, so when you get down to here, you have to show that you know this. So the formula, okay? Base times height divided by 2. Put your letters in here. Put your little 2 here. Then you're going to substitute the actual number for the base. Here's your actual number for the base. Times by the height. Here's your actual number for the height right here. That goes on this line. Divided by 2. Okay, both of these are going to have divided by 2. Then it says multiply. Multiply these two numbers with the little x between them, because that means multiply. You're going to get an answer. You're going to stick it here. And again, we're going to divide by 2 and get your final answer here. And your units are centimeters squared. All right, what's the formula for area of a triangle? Oh, yeah, you're right. Base times height divided by 2. Okay, moving on. We don't always ask for the area. Sometimes we ask for other things. Okay, but this question here, it does ask for area. So it goes through area equals base times height divided by 2. Do you notice a pattern? The formula is always the same. Okay, base times height divided by 2. They're looking at this triangle, so base, height, multiply them, divided by 2. There we get that. Then it goes on to say that he wants to cover this area of his yard, this triangular part of his yard, with grass seed. And grass covers 3 meters squared. So each bag covers 3 square meters. And we have 210 square meters. So you could do repeated addition a whole bunch of times, 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, blah, 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 and see how many times you have to add that up to get to 210. Or you can say, well, 3 times what will give me 210. Or we can do the little opposite reversey thing called division. Okay, 210 divided by 3. Oh, that's what they did here. 210 divided by 3 equals 70 bags. All right. So now this one here, we're gonna use our formulas for another real life scenario. A ski hill needs to fill a triangle shape with artificial snow. The triangle has a base of 15, I've drawn it in, and a height of 10. Voila, 10. And the snow costs $1 per meter squared. Snow's not free when you have to make it with a machine. All right, so first you have to figure out the area in order to know how much snow is going to be made, and then we're going to figure out how much it costs. So look at this, base times height divided by 2. Then you're going to do some substitution. Put the numbers in for B and H divided by 2. Then you're going to multiply them. You'll get a number here. You're going to divide it by 2, and you're going to get an area. And then you're going to write that down on the line here. Area of the triangle is, it's whatever you figured out up here. Okay? Then it asks you, how much will the snow cost? Well, they already told us that the snow is $1 per meter squared. So your cost is going to be your area times by your cost per meter squared. Okay, so you're going to take your area, whatever you figured out here and here, plunk it over here, and then you're going to multiply it by $1. Because every meter squared is going to cost you $1. So you'll be able to figure out your cost there and put it in a fancy dancy sentence. The cost to make snow for that triangular shape is going to be blah, 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 whatever you figured out. All right. You can continue to this page next. Okay, you're going to have to draw the triangle to match the solution. So you're going to draw a triangle with a base of 12 and a height of 8. All right, these ones you're going to figure out area again, but you're not given the measurements. You just have to count the little squares. So each of those is 1 centimeter squared. Okay, so each little box is a centimeter squared. So this base is going to be 4 centimeters, and the height is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 centimeters. So you should be able to finish up that page, and you should be able to do this last page as well, based on the grid that you're going to draw your triangle or based on these diagrams. All right, this last one you actually have to measure. It's a little extra work. All right, kiddos, that is it for today. This was Wednesday. And so on Thursday, I will send you an email. Make sure you check and read your emails. Okay, search for them. If they're not there, look again. Look in your junk mailbox. Look again with your eyes open. Okay, I'm going to send you an email on Thursday, and it will have some questions reviewing these last things from this week. And then on Friday, I am going to send you a link to a quiz that you need to complete. Okay, and I'm going to guarantee you that the quiz is going to ask you the formula for area of a triangle. All right, base times height divided by 2, and some other things. I will surprise you. It won't be that much of a surprise because you will have covered it this week. All right, bye-bye.